guys, it is Brian, and I am happy to continue the wonderful series of Around the World in 80 Planes, and we're going to fly. So as I get the plane going, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I expect of this series in the future. I apologize. First, let me turn on some battery alternate avionics, get the fuel pump going, turn on some lights. I'm using the SATAC panels on the outside to do this, which is why you might not be able to see it. I'm wanting to upload a lot more regularly this series, so to do that, I'm not going to be able to do all the crazy flights I'd hoped I could, at least not right now. So for the time being, this show is going to be primarily general aviation. You can see right now I'm in the Baron, and it's just going to be a lot more casual than initially I thought it was going to be. So we're still in Indianapolis, if you remember from our last flight, and we're going to be going to Columbus, Ohio. So we will actually in a second take a moment and plug that in. Great. So we've got that all set in, which our course is going to be, it's 227 nautical miles. So it's going to take 65 as our, 065 as our heading. We can make sure we get that going. I'm going to be flying this VFR. It's a bit of a flight, so I'm hoping it'll be pretty fun. And I believe I've got AI traffic on, so might be able to catch some cool views as we go. So speaking of AI traffic, I'm going to make sure there's no one on final around here. Doesn't look like I don't see anyone. So we should be good to go. And it's a long enough runway that I'm not going to worry about any flaps. So I'm just going to go ahead and get moving here. I'm going to want to try and move quickly. Again, we're going to check final approach. Doesn't look like anyone's coming. Once we get in the air, I will maybe talk a little bit about myself, see if that's something you guys would want to hear about, let you know what's going on in my life, kind of where I'm at in the aviation world. And we're going. It's a bit of a crosswind. The gear up. But for now, we're looking good. We're in a steady flight. We're not really climbing much. We're going about 140, or 150, you might say. And we are flying off to Cleveland. Goodbye to Indianapolis. So like I said, I'll talk a little bit about myself. If you didn't know, I'm a senior in high school, just around the Chicagoland area. Senior in high school, love airplanes obviously, so for college I'm going to be going to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach, Florida. If you have not heard of that school, it's an aeronautical university. So I'm going to go study aeronautical science, which should bring me out as a commercial airline pilot, or close to it, hopefully, after a 4-year program. So it's college, you know, it'll be a great college experience. So I could not be more thrilled. It's pretty amazing scenery. You can see for a long while the open fields of Ohio. Only about 20 minutes out. 56 nautical miles. We are on our way, folks. Making our way to Cleveland. Final approach. Got the airport in sight, dead ahead. And we are making some final preparations for landing. We're looking good on the poppy lights. 2 white, 2 red. Ooh, a little high now. Not to worry, we can bring that back. I'd rather be high than low in personal experience. Okay, now we really are high. We may be able to glide it in at this point. The looking straight though. Hitting minimums, but we are all clear to go. Want to avoid a stall, just gonna keep some speed. Not the smoothest landing in the world, but you know, not awful. I'm not sure if this was the most exciting episode or video in the world, but I would really like to try and make these more exciting. So please leave any suggestions you can in the comments. You want to see face cam, you want to ask me questions, you want to just hear me babble about the plane I'm flying, about where I am, about the speed, about the altitude. You know, I can do anything. If you want to see the full flight, like, let me know. I'm definitely going to edit this video. It's just a long one. I'm not sure if anyone would really want to see that yet, but if you do, you know, say that, and I can do another flight like this, and I can upload the entire thing. So guys, it's really up to you. Obviously, I will keep uploading these if they get likes and if they get comments and such, but if there are certain things you want to see, all you gotta do is leave a comment. And as always, request where you would like to fly next. We are in Cleveland right now, so where from Cleveland do we want to go? I request you guys take it somewhere reasonable, somewhere that is possible to go in a general aviation aircraft. But for now, I'm just going to shut the plane down. Thanks for watching, guys.